gosh, I love this idea so much. This is one of the best ideas I've gotten in a long time. I hope I'm able to pull it off. No environments. Okay, I'm gonna put the environments in this deck. Really, really like 4/3. There's no removal. Okay. We'll see about a fourth one. See, I don't know, teleportation zombie. You know what? Let's literally open up the science. Let's see what we got here. See, I think another one drop. We could even just go with this. I found that running black holes even in Z-Mech and Trick Mech were very good. It's kind of like a way to like play a card even if they play Forget-Me-Nots on 2, and obviously, you know, Spikeweed Sector is very, very strong against these decks. And it really just like messes up. It's like just another way of like protecting one of your guys almost in a permanent fashion. It's all like cover the environment. I really, really, really want this to work. Don't think we can run you. Come on. Happy Mexico Day. All right, is that today? Is that Thursday? Oh, it's tonight. Tomorrow. Gringos, yeah. In honor of Mexico Day. We're gonna play the Gringos deck. You know. I just feel like the science gets met. Well, alright. I think I'm gonna go with interdimensional. Because really getting a 3-drop is kind of OP. You're I mean, the whole deck is science. Now, I know it doesn't end up activating from Gadget, but I think it's still worth it. Is Teleportation Zombie good? I mean, it doesn't work with the Gravestone. It does work with Teacher, does work with it, just doesn't work with this one, but sometimes it will. Okay, we have to think of a game. This is actually a really, really complicated thing. The cool thing we're going to do in this deck that you can't really do with Trick Mech is set up on 2 and then play your cards on 3, including like Teacher, something, and Tricks. Play a bunch of cards on 3. Electrician's a possibility. Let me think of a game plan here. Are you ever setting up on turn 1? So yeah, so it's going to be Teacher setup. You can really just play... This card is not so sad when played alone on 1. So interdimensional can be a setup on 1, and then you can go for like this play on 2, this play. You can go for 1. You can even go 1, 2, and then this will be your setup on. You're basically set up on 1, set up on 2, get them on 3. There might be some heroes you can play this on 1 and this on 2, but I feel like a 3/2 is going to be a little bit too answerable. I feel like Cosmic Scientist doesn't really fit the theme of this deck. It's interesting getting some card. Maybe we do need card draw. Maybe you run that instead of the Gatekeeper. I don't know what turn you'd play that on though. Do we ever need to set up teleportation on 2, then pass and try to teleport things on 3? I don't think you're going to be able to do that. So running Teleportation Zombie would just be about a 1/5 bullseye for the most part. Everyone, I mean, it'll make that if they remove your Teacher or your Genetic, that you're able to play another card that turn, which is cool. So maybe we should run it. Would I ever play it on 2? No, so what turn are you going to play it on? I'm just thinking out loud here because one, you have to have a very clear. The whole thing in this deck is that you have this very clear game plan. You have options, a lot of good options for turns 1, 2, and 3, essentially, because those are the key turns in this deck. You just want to just completely get ahead by then. If you set up the teacher on 1 or 2, going viral becomes extremely good on 3. You're really hoping to get the teacher. It's so important, but you can really do this without 1. What about 1, 2? This might be able to be a setup on 1. Teleports for the card draw. Running something like Chemist, then I feel like it's going to be too greedy. It's an interesting idea to actually run Chemist, because if you have a teacher on the field, and then you have these 1-cost tricks, it could be good. I feel like this is a little greedy. I mean, it's a 1-cost 2/2 science that can get an extra shot from your few environments you're running, which could be really good. Do you want to go 2, 3? I only have 6 cards left in the stack anyway. Is bonus attack ever going to be good? I love that genetic experiment is science. It's kind of ridiculous. And I really like protecting this with your treats and getting insane value over the course of a few turns. I mean, this just, but I mean, if you add some health to this, how the heck do you kill it? Are there any other cards that are worth running individually, like Paparazzi? I remember this was nice. Maybe that's the direction we should be looking at right now. What cards would be individually good without this energy? I mean, this could be our card draw card. You know, sugary treats would go a long way with the gadget scientists, and the hearty treats would go a long way too. I just feel like this is too slow though. It's always, okay, I'm getting a little stuck here. Okay, so what about Cosmic Scientist then? I just don't know when you're gonna play this. You're going to play it on turn 2 after you've played Interdimensional. It's not strong enough. So you play it on 3 or 4. So what have you done the first couple of turns? Now, if you've set up... I just don't think the 2 brains and getting a 1-2 bullseye on the field is enough. Like, imagine you set up your teacher on 2. Okay, so turn 3 is here now. You're never going to want to spend 2 brains on this. And then how do you follow it up? I don't like it. I would run Teleportation Zombie over that because of the 5 health. Are there any other ways of buffing your minions? I guess we need buffs and we need card draw, so maybe it is Trick or Treater, man. Trick or Treater can become a pain in the ass if you can just draw a couple cards from it. A real pain in the tush. We do need sustainable card draw. And we do need more ways of buffing our minions. So at the end of the day, I mean, it's hard to argue against this. What about Beam Me Up instead of Teleport? Beam Me Up can also set up on 2, and then you can go into something on 3. It's also playable. You can go Teacher, something Beam Me Up. I do like the Beam Me Up maybe then. I like the Beam Me Up instead of Teleportation Zombie and the likes. You don't want to run too many of these because you want cards that are going to get you more ahead. This will fill in a this. I think this fills a slot in this deck that I kind of like. I wonder if there would be any situations where you want to beam me up on 2 and then gadget, teacher, protect on 3 or something like that. I just feel like the teacher gets exposed. Gatekeeper. I do find Gatekeeper is very good with gadget. And would Gatekeeper be better than Trick or Treater? I'm just thinking, like, when are you gonna? What's your play? Interdimensional on 1. Drone Engineer on 2. Gatekeeper on 3. It just feels very sad. Is giving your opponent cards. See, I don't think drawing cards and giving your opponent cards is worth it in a deck like this. I don't know though, man. I mean, but at the end of the day, if you play this on 3, it doesn't draw you. Well, no, if you have teacher on the field, it does. I don't know how well these are going to interact. I feel like with the teacher, this becomes really overpowered. Because you can play a trick on turn 3 as long as you have a protected teacher on the field. This is so cool. I mean, it's almost like Quasar. Quasar is good on 3 even if you don't have a teacher, but it becomes really, really good if you do. What if you don't have a teacher, though? This can be a setup, then they have to kill you, put things on the field on 4, and then, I don't know. Are these bonus attacks? I kind of just left these in the deck, but I haven't really thought about them too hard. Hardy traits is nice. Having some sugary treats to work with would be nice here, but we get rid of all the hardy cards from this deck. Remove Camel Cross. No, if anything, I'd add another Camel Cross. Bonus can be really, really good, especially after you've grown one of these. Obviously, you know, the decks with all the small removable Solar Flare is running Kernel Pulses and Berry Blast. That's this deck's weakness. I feel like this could do decent against Guardian, though. Really have no removal to I think this is just a set of removable cards, probably. I think this deck is I'm willing to try it like this. I think this is gonna need a little bit of work. Are the environments worth it? Should I go away from Neutron? I feel like my main question is this or Gatekeeper. My gut is actually telling me Gatekeeper. Trick or Treater gives us much needed card draw. It can, if you have a teacher set up, you can actually draw and potentially play that trick on turn 3. This deck is way more set up. Instead of, you know, Trick Mech, which if you have Con Man, you set up on 1 and then you start playing on 2. This one has the potential of setting up on 2, play on 3, and also even seems to have the potential of set up on 3, start playing on 4, which is nice because the deck probably is more versatile now. This is a really, really tough deck list. I feel like this is not going to be. This has so much potential. This has so much potential, man. This is brutal with the with these buffed cards, man. You can just absolutely
have
dominate.
You seen that Skeletor will be back soon with more disturbing facts meme format?
What?
Basically, it gives a fact like, if you get a smaller bed, you have less bedroom but more bedroom.
Hi, Moo Moo. What the fuck? Alright. The Gravestone bonus attack zombie. I just don't see when you're going to ever play that. I feel like you need to play multiple cards every turn. I think this helps. I'm very, very curious to see how this is going to go. Are these bonus attacks too brick? I mean, I mean, this is such a brick card, man. Maybe we don't run this. Maybe it's two. Maybe you take out the bonus attacks and you add Gatekeeper instead. I don't know, guys. Should I take this out right now for Gatekeeper? I feel like Gatekeeper is gonna maybe unbrick the deck. It also adds a really high stat Science Bullseye card, which is just perfect with our synergy. All right, that's what I'm going with. Again, we have going viral, so you don't need the bonus attacks as much, and you also then have Gadget Scientist. So yeah, the bonus attacks are probably too. You really want to unbrick the deck, and this does unbrick it. It feeds your opponent cards, but it feeds you. And if you have this really strong deck, that only problem is bricking, then it's worth it to feed both people cards. Especially with our low curve, it's probably better to give both people cards. We'll keep an eye on the black holes. I think especially since we don't have Con Man, having a setup play on 1 and then plays in lane 4 and then play these on, it just makes it really hard for them to deal with your turn 2 play. You can even at that point just play like this on heights and then this in lane 2 if you've set this up on 1 and you're safe. You don't even need your tricks at that point. So besides for being, I mean, seriously one of the highest value cards in the entire game, this is such a good environment, bros. And it's an environment that gives you value every single turn, basically. Every turn they have a zombie, they play a zombie. And it gives you it says 2 different effects too. This would have been worth running with just the effect of move the zombie here, even without the -1. It probably, would it be worth it? Okay, I have to think about that. But it has 2 very good effects. Very useful. Alright guys, so that's the deck. This is gonna be fun. I want to actually grind this deck maybe offline. I'll have more time maybe after the tournament's over. I'm supposed to play the tournament tomorrow night. We'll see. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, but I'll probably be okay for tomorrow night. What all that? Screenshots. Let's get it going, bitches. Where's the removal? It's something that we just don't have in this deck. What would the removal be? I mean, Rolling Stones are nice. It's possible this deck really does need Rolling Stones in order to get rolling and not die to just Triceratops and stuff. Is Rolling Stone better than Beam Me Up? It probably is. It's also a way to get past turn 1 and set this up on 2. I think I'm gonna make a last minute switch here. It's so hard to know if this is correct though. It probably is. It also makes the black hole a little bit better. I really should stop thinking about this right now. Because we need some experience with this deck, so it's definitely subject to change. I think it's gonna be decent regardless. What the heck? Oh, my side sync is too big. There. Now it fits on the screen. Oh, that ain't loud. Oh. What the heck is with my GIMP? There's too many windows open? There's no lag right now, right? Something's overheating my computer right now. I'm gonna start closing some apps. Give me 1 second, guys. I think I have too many things going on in my opera. Thank you, Cheesecake. Who sent me this idea, by the way?
Tough deck list. I think it has potential to be better than Pagarazzi though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's way more reliable. It's way less susceptible to all the small removal and stuff, especially if you're going the Drone Engineer. You know, I didn't even think on this level yet, but it could be depending on who your opponent is, which hero you're going against. you decide what your game plan is going to be, which makes it actually more versatile than Trick Mech in that sense, which is like, if you want to start saying that this thing can do things that Trick Mech can't, important things like not die to Kernel Pult and to Rose's powers and to Solar Flare's powers. This deck can actually accomplish that by playing Drone Engine, passing turn 1, or setting up an environment or Rolling Stone, or a non-risky interdimensional zombie on 1, and then, you know, go in turn 2, Drone Engineer in turn 3, you do your setup. See what happens here. Is there some lag? If there is some lag, there's something downloading on my computer right now. Oh, never mind. It got interrupted. That's fine. Guess we crap out of here. Okay, now it's not. It's gonna be Rustbolt. Rustbolt Trick Science. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today, we ain't going to meetups. We're playing some PvZ Heroes. And today is day 35 of me trying to adapt Trick Mech, which in my opinion is probably the most reliable, strongest zombie deck in the game, maybe. Playing that again, trying to adapt that to a different hero, and we're going to be trying it with Trick Bolt. Now, someone gave me this idea yesterday. I wish I could quote them on it. Someone gave me the idea to do this with Rustbolt and try Science as sort of your base of the deck. So we're going to be running, you know, it happens to be that the cards that you're running, the little minions that you're going to be buffing with your tricks, anyway include Genetic Experiment, which is a Science card, and Teacher are the two most important cards in this deck. And they're both Science, so they can actually grow if you play a Drone Engineer, which is going to give them extra attack, and then they can end up doing like these big bursty bonus attacks with your Gadget Scientist. So we're going to be trying this out. This has a lot of potential. I feel like I still need to really fine-tune this deck a lot. There's so many things that we could have included. Last minute I took out Beam Me Ups and put in Rolling Stones just so we can sort of like deal with Triceratops, and, you know, not really running a bunch of removal in this deck. Instead we're going to be sort of relying on getting our own tempo, buffing everything with going viral, and then hitting him with the Gadget Scientist. The cool thing this deck can do that Z-Mech cannot is set up a Drone Engineer on turn 2. This is a really safe turn 2 play, and then if you start playing your Teachers and your 1-drops and start using tricks on 3, they're not going to be, you can't deal with the Gravestone on 2 unless they have a Grave Buster. Really nothing kills this on 2. This will, if you play this in lane 4, it'll at least give things buffs the next turn, so even if they play like a 2-3 in front of this, like, this will still get a lot of value and trade at least evenly with everything. And you can potentially, like, if you have this on the field that, you know, has 2 health left, and you play Teacher, and you play and you play Genetic Experiment, and in your hand you also have like a Camel Cross or a Hardy Trait, like, what the heck is the opponent going to be able to do with all these huge threats, these little cards that end up being very, very significant threats? I'm running Trick or Treater. I know this looks a little bit weird in this deck. We're going to try this out. We needed card draw, obviously no Quasards. So we're going to need some card draw, and we also need maybe one more way of buffing minions. So we have the Hardy Traits. This can add some health to multiple minions, but I really think getting extra Hardy Traits and extra Sugary Treats is going to be good. We're definitely going to keep an eye and see how useful this actually is. If you have a Teacher on the field on turn 3, you can actually play this on turn 3 and play a treat, and then if you get another Hardy Trait, you can play another one. So the Teacher definitely synergizes really, really well. You can also play this maybe on turn 4 and later, and then it's kind of just free card draw and pretty decent value. Again, we are running an interdimensional zombie because I think the 3-cost average, a 3-cost card is pretty OP. Got to keep an eye on this too. Could be because we're running Black Hole, which I feel like is useful in decks like these. Could be Neutron Imp would actually be better. You know, you can end up doing extra bonus attacks, buffing it. Neutron Imp that has 3 attack. Every time you play an environment, it does a free bonus attack. This also doesn't actually end up doing a bonus attack when you play the gadget because it usually transforms into a non-Science minion. So again, definitely keeping an eye on everything in this deck. Hope you guys enjoy our deck. I mean, we're gonna be probably making some additions and subtractions, some edits to this deck as we go by, but we are gonna do the voting right now. We're gonna be subject to deck changes, of course, as usual. So if you think This deck will go at least 8 out of 10 vote yes, if not vote no. This is the live stream betting your channel points over here on Twitch, twitch.tv/FryEmUp. Your points, of course, are called fries. All right. Gonna mulligan this. So you have to also think like which hero you're going with. Like, I guess this will be useful. You don't really want to play a guy on turn 1 because his super just gets too much value. Part of the thing, I was talking about this before I started the intro, is that you have to sort of look at who your opponent is and adapt your strategy based on that. Like, we could have mulliganed further. I could have gotten rid of this. Maybe against some heroes I really would have ditched the Drone Engineer and looked for more 1-drops. I'm going to pass turn 1. If he plays like an Admiral right now, I'm actually going to play this. If he doesn't, then he's Cycle Cap, and I'm going to actually hold this to cover his environment. Whew! He played Barry. Every once in a while, you'll see someone run this card draw card in High Voltage Current and Cycle Cap. This gives us a lot of value. I wouldn't even play it here. I'd play it like here. Well, I mean, it just means our Drone Engineer is going to go uncontested. Maybe we want it to be contested. I don't actually know how to play this deck yet. I'm going to go with my instinct and play this here, and we're going to go from there. I'm going to set up the Drone Engineer on 2, and then hopefully we'll get one more card to play on turn 3 with these two. This is going to be really interesting. What does he play on 2, by the way? I mean, against Wildberry, this is fine. Maybe I'll just actually make the Drone Engineer make the good trade here. There's not a whole lot of other things, I guess. Okay, that doesn't do any damage, so it doesn't actually end up buffing this at all, which is pretty good. That's all he's going to do. So we actually killed this for free. This still grows because it's doing damage, so rather than ping his block meter for 1, that ended up being perfect. I mean, so far, so good. We have 2 Hardy Treats now. I'm going to set this up here. It's just better to have minions on both sides. Also, the Bounce a Random Zombie. Thank you, Tryhard, for 35 months. Damn, man. This will actually get it above the threshold of Berry Blast, which is really nice. I don't think I'm going to spend a second one on this. This will definitely grow naturally anyway next turn. We have I mean, I feel really, really good with where we're at this game right now. The thing we have to do, we have to play around, this black hole allows us to play around Sergeant Strongberry. Playing this in 2 treats will kill it. So maybe we don't commit the interdimensional. It would be very nice to actually play interdimensional just to contest this here. I think playing around Sergeant Strongberry is better. So I'm gonna do this play. It's nice he can't remove this Gravesend again. Could be running Flick, but this will almost always end up being a 4/5. Which is really nice. And again, Berry Blast, it's just 2. He'd have to use 2 cards on this now. It's going to be a 2 for 2. But he has to have that too. Double Berry Blasting this. We can always set this up the next turn. It's not necessary to commit here. Just because specifically Sergeant Strongberry is the card that will get him back into this game and get him back ahead the next turn. We have a real... Oh my gosh. He passed? Do I even commit these now? I mean, I think 1 is okay, right? It'll just add damage. I mean, this is going to be doing damage every single turn. I'm just passing. I'll let his guy one ping my block meter more. Look at the value here. This is a 5/5 now. The Drone Engineer is crazy here. Another Drone Engineer. So I'm going to put this on the right side. I thought I messed up, but I don't, because it pops out of the Gravestone. It'll still transform this. Now what's going to happen? We still have Nerf, which did not do enough. Oh my gosh. I didn't actually think of Shrinking Violet, but it actually makes this live as a 1/7 right now. These are growing by 2 every single time. We're giving this one health. I'll save this. I don't even need it. I don't know. It'll be more value later. Okay, proc the block. He already uses blow, so none of his superpowers really do a damn thing here. Yeah, great. That is the literal definition of a drop out of the ocean. That thing still has 4 health going on 5 now. Yeah, get wrecked. Yeah, it's not even getting down to 3. Getting that down to 3 would have been good. So now that's a 6-4. This guy's a 4-6. Oh, this could not have gone any better. We played really, really slowly, and it's really paying off. This is a, I didn't even realize when we put in the Rolling Stones instead of the Beam Me Ups. It means this just kills anything. Okay, second Shrinking Violet. 2 of our guys still alive and doing a ton of damage. He chooses not... Oh, he's like my banana bomb. It's so precious. What are you doing? You're precious. It's guaranteed lethal. It's not a... Whee! Here, I hope preserving your banana bomb was worth it. Hope you enjoyed. Did I miss? Pitch the shutout. Alright, so far, I mean, that could not have gone any better. We absolutely dominated the berry banana deck. I don't even know what's going on. That was pretty harsh. We want to know, boys. I'm gonna check the bets now and see how many people believed in this monster. What the heck is this? What is the problem? Is this just using all of my... I have to save all this? I think I just have an extension that's acting up. Alright. Next game. It's Rose. See, Rose is one of the ones you don't want to play teacher enter. I'm gonna get rid of you. It's just a whole nother monster we didn't even deal with last time. I'm gonna not go for the environment this time. I think this has so much potential. So I'm gonna pass turn 1. Play Drone Engineer on 2, which again probably is gonna go unanswered. What the heck is this guy's name? Holy crap. Come on, guys. What the hell? You know what? Let's stay open-minded, okay? This is so annoying, because oh, man. I think I'm gonna have to let this go unchecked, because if he plays 4-4, what's it called? Mixed nuts? I'm gonna lose a lot of potential here. Right now we have this play, which will hopefully... Holy crap, look at this guy, man. I am in such doo-doo. He's got 4 to... Oh, I don't have a way of removing this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is pretty damn bad. I mean, I have to try to go after this somehow, so... the rock wall will hopefully make this survive, but this is gonna be brutal. This might end up hard countering, right? Especially if he's running a Kernel Pulse. Holy crap, we're gonna be done. I don't have a way of breaking through, so I don't have removal. I don't have any... Oh my god, we're so done, bros. So this is gonna do 6. My rock wall don't do a damn thing. What the heck am I gonna... I might as well just concede right now. This is such crap. He's gonna get value from this every single turn now. I mean, okay. Let's see what happens. Firewall's not gonna help. How do I break through this? This is so bad. Thank you so much. Who did this? Scimitar just gifted a whole bunch of stuff. Let's go. The gadget can take this out. This is so awkward. Do I play it here? I have to play it here just to block the damage. I mean, he's like gonna be threatening lethal this turn. Okay. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, the card draw. This is such a perfect answer to our deck, man. You know what? He's not even going after this. Let's see what happens here. We can kill this one. He's doing 8 plus... He can just win here, right? 8 and 10. He has 18 heats on our This doesn't do a damn thing, so. He usually wins. We have to roll 3 and a 2. There's the 3. There's the 2. Okay, so we nerf. I don't even know. What do we even go for here, though? Lancer, thanks for subscribing. I wish we had more minions just to chump block and then make him remove our cards, but we don't have that potential. So this lane's gonna win if he plays one team up. These are still all the subs coming in. I think again from Cemetery to gifted like 10. Jeez. I think we're just done. Anything come out? I mean, what if he doesn't have another team up card? I don't think there's really anything we could have done here. We're so done. The gadget obviously just makes us lose on the spot. I don't know what I'm planning on drawing from this. Jumping bean. Should have taken out this one, I think. Oh, this has team up? Oh my gosh, he got this from Cosmic Bean. My gosh, we're so done. We're so done. La-dee-da-dee-da. Did I Cali roll? It didn't matter, man. I think this one was done before it even began. Alright, we're 1-1. Listen, we'll lose to that deck. It looks like decks that have these engine really, like, you know, again, ramp. We have Rolling Stones. But decks with ramp and decks with, like, cards that give you insane value over time, and we just don't have the removal. That was harsh. I don't think there was a way of getting a science card there. I mean, let's just think. We've played 2 games. We dominated the first one. We got absolutely bodied the second one. What about removal in this deck? You know, Beam Me Up could be considered removal. If we actually, you know, didn't play the Drone Engineer on 2 and play Beam Me Up instead, I don't know why he played the... I don't know why he didn't play around Sumo either. If that had been a Sumo, this guy would have been dead toast. But anyway. Actually played right into Sumo. Maybe that was a sniper. Imagine we play a Gravestone on turn 2 as Rust Bowl after we pass turn 1. And then you play Go Nuts on turn 3. That's not a good play. But anyway. I'm gonna upload all the tournament matches after I'm done with the finals. We have one more match, so win or lose, I'm gonna upload them. Probably next week. I'm just gonna upload one every single day, something like that. Weed spray would not have helped there. Weed spray would not help. Wait, don't come on. All the guys had more than 2 attack by the time. By that time. The question is also like Rocket. We have Chop and built in. But what about Beam Me Up as just like a, you know, it fills the niche of needing a removal card. Also plays a little bit around like Sunflowers and stuff. Honestly, passing for Beam Me Up to play around Go Nuts wouldn't have been good. I don't know what the heck that guy was doing. I think the fake Sumo was probably the best thing we could have done. We'll keep an eye on it. I really Rolling Stone is probably better in that scenario. So if we would have gone a Rolling Stone. Yeah. Flick, again, Flick would not have helped in that situation because the guys were way beyond Flick on turn 3. Switch interdimensional for Beam Me Up. So interdimensional is a setup on 1. Maybe. We'll keep an eye on it. This is very interesting. I don't think we're going to keep this in our starting hand unless we have a teacher. This is a very, very interesting hand. I think I'll keep it. I think we're going to go for it here. I'm going to play this one. I think we're just going to bunch these up. Any 3-drops that benefit from being next to a guy? No, it's only two drops, Quasar and a dog. Okay. Suit yourself. So we're going to play this first one, and at that point we're going to decide, do we go interdimensional or do we go for a trick? I think it depends what we get here. This can also turn to a science card. It could be interdimensional thing. Again, there's just a couple of dumb cards like Blob that it turns into. The 1/5 is not good. I think I'm just gonna go with this. I can end up getting this to 2 attack. Okay, this is so stupid, bro. This is so This is so... Are you kidding me? We got 2 1/5s from our interdimensionals. This isn't good. This is definitely not good, guys. What the heck is he doing? No, guys. It's going to the fail count. It's going in the fail count. What the heck? Today's September 15th. Now what do we do? I guess we play this here. Survey says. Oh. Alright, we're getting somewhere. No, buff self. Buff self, buff self. Did I misclick there? I don't even know what I did. Okay, yeah, kill Blob. Thank you. Man's got some leafy synergy. Let's go. Okay. Going viral. Pretty good card. Should I play this? It's so sad. I need more damage though. Right die, I do 2 damage to you. Perfect. Blob's gonna die, I'm very happy. Going viral's gonna get it done here. Let's go. Maybe we shan't going viral just to save this. Going viral will do 7 damage, which is really good. We can just going viral next turn though. It's probably better. I wouldn't even play this because I want this to die, so I'd play these 2. It's probably better to go on viral because it kills us. So we're doing 7 damage and killing this guy. It's okay. Doesn't look like he's running any removal. Get him, Gatekeeper. We're also drawing an extra card, so we should have at least one. This guy's strong. Come on. Can't complain about this. I guess we'll play around the block. It makes him able to block, but he can't chop this anyway. None of his power is going to save him from this heal. Who cares, man? The man is gonna heal for real. Yes, playing around Scorch that he has in his hands. Didn't even realize that. Okay, you're annoying. La 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 la. In fact, we can solve this problem. We can actually just make it guaranteed here. Oh. This is so much fun. Tomorrow. Yay. So we block, and even if he gets heal, we still win. I'm having a little flashbacks, Vietnam flashbacks to my last tournament match. Yay. Fun, fun, fun. That went well. That was a weird match. The guy was running a leafy deck with the Venus flytrap. How many people voted yes for this deck, by the way? 79 said yes. Oh, just should have used. I guess it was guaranteed lethal either way. But you're right. Just use treat on gatekeeper, but he would have healed, so it wouldn't have been lethal, right? Especially if it would have blocked the loudmouth. Oh, that play was better. We made a guarantee. Let's look for a lower curve against Wall Knight. This is tough. I mean, I want to be able to answer Triceratops. Do we just slow it down? This is clunky. Clunky at best. We have to basically keep this, though, because Triceratops will wreck us. I mean, do we just keep this hand? I think we just slow it down now. I hope this isn't a mistake. So annoying. So, if he plays Triceratops, we're Rolling Stone that, and then play the 3-drop here, and just slow this game down is what we gotta do. I don't really have a choice. Are you freaking kidding me? At the end of the day, he's just playing 2-1s. That will probably be able to kill. You're so annoying. Oh, these tricks are unplayable now. I have to go for 3-cost Rolling Stone. It'd be nice to actually get something useful there. Getting a teacher also, just to sort of negate this a little bit, would be nice. So I think it's interdimensional Rolling Stone now. Protect that. Getting these off the field, even if he plays something dangerous here, I think we'll be okay. And Guardian package. He's just gonna go 3-nut and then like Garlic and 4. That would suck. What? What is this one? ESP Camelot? I don't even know what's going on. Okay, we have heal in our hand, which actually is we're gonna need it if taking all this boldest BS. Okay, we're feeding ourselves cards. I really would like a teacher and just empty my hand right now. It's nice that now we can actually play these. Survey says, I wonder if I should have played for Line Dancing Zombie. I think this is fine. We'll just buff everything with the Camel Cross. Go from there. It's probably not going to have field clear, so I think we're doing okay here. You also have a way to really punish Buchanan. So this is going to go to 5, and that's a 7. So this actually kills the Buchanan now. It's really nice. It goes to 8. That feel when you play Camel Cross, Hardy Treat against turn 5 Buchanalith, get wrecked. So this wins the trade. This wins the trade. These are fine because you're taking 2 damage. It's not even good with Juggernaut. This is gonna do 5 damage to his face now. Oh my gosh. I think we got this one. And this does the sad 0. I mean, it's kinda obvious he's playing Buchanalith if he's going for this. More cards. Alright, let's see how this goes. It looks like we're doing great. We also have 14, effectively 14 health. Get a chance to play this. Okay. I think we got this one. The man is running, Tuna. Don't mess. Tuna is too strong. I think this Hardy Treat actually makes us break through here, which is cool. Yay! Where do we get this again? Interdimensional? Interdimensional seemed to go. There's a rolling stone. Good way to complement this play here. Pushing for lethal. Give that man a cob cannon, we can chop it that last. So it's such an interesting game. We slowed down. We played Gatekeeper on 3, set up a huge play on 4, happened to be able to exploit the Buchanan. Which again, I can't say that teaches us. The part that we can learn from that is that the setup, the really slow setup worked. It's so interesting to actually play, you know, I've had this idea with like Boogaloo and Life of the Party where you like kind of wait and then you set up your swarm play later. You actually have both options in this deck, so there's a lot of really good setup cards. It seems like Gatekeeper, yeah, I think it was pretty essential there. Should you recycle Bodyguard? You have no good decks for it. I'm gonna maybe show you guys some decks with Bodyguard coming up. It's a niche. It's a very, very niche card. It depends what you're planning on facing. You know, it can do a lot. It's one of these great cards that I never use. I'm thinking of Bodyguard in Citron specifically because his superpowers give you a lot. His superpowers are actually really, really good. I'm really appreciating about Citron lately. So I think the setup against Solar Flare, you definitely don't want to play on 1. I guess if he has a Blooming Heart, this will be useful. What if he has Haunted Pumpkin, though? It's just a lot of gaps in this. Do we keep this against Blooming Heart exactly? This is probably just going to die. I hope I don't regret that. We can actually try to set up on 1 now, if we want. Decision time. Do we go for this on 1? We don't actually have a follow-up with a trick on 2, so screw it. I'm going to do this later. We could do this on 3, we can do it on 4. I think it just depends on what card he plays right now. Let's see what he's doing in Adept like that instead of throwing this into one of his superpowers. God damn it, we're so weak to Sunflower. What do I actually do here now? Rolling Stone. Yes, I'm doing this. If we Berry Blast at Rolling Stone and we get out of here even, which is like, that's fine. Use a superpower instead. What else you got? Decision 2021. What the heck do we Rolling Stone here? I really don't know competitively what I would Rolling Stone here because I'm sure you guys want to see what comes out of the Seedling. And sort of to congratulate him for running Seedling in a deck. I'll make my decision based on fun instead of based on... Probably it's better to Rolling Stone this because the... okay, no, the Sunflower was better. So we got away with 1. Le question is... did we go for 3? I think this is stronger. I think this is the plan. Or use a removal card. The chat. That's fine. That's a Berry Blast that would have hit something stronger, so I'm happy with that. This is a really good... This is really, really good. This is just ping our block meter now. Look at this synergy, man. This is going to be so strong here. There's Gadget. Do we play around like Lawnmower or something? I guess we want... Well... I don't know, man. I'm going to take the better lane for now instead of predicting top decking a teacher, or I guess we're drawing 2 cards, so getting a teacher or a genetic experimenter. Anyway. No regrets. I know you guys would definitely make me regret it if I Rolling Stone the Seedling. You guys essentially cyberbullied me into that. Because every time I kill Seedling, you guys get so mad. This is your fault now. Wow, ain't that interesting. So this going to 7 health actually wins this trade, so we gotta do that. We can also just Gadget right now. Maybe no. Anyway. Kind of like this being at 4 anyway. I'll gadget if I don't get something better. I'll probably get something better. Nope. Ladies and gentlemen, we gadget in. Do I just do this one? I think I do this one. So that grows. He clears his field. How much value is this gadget? The gadget's a 3/3 too. I'm enjoying this deck, man. We haven't really used a gadget as a finisher yet. The idea is to buff your cards up with Teacher and going viral and then gadget, but so far that, I mean, we're on game 5, that hasn't even close to happen, but the gadget was definitely value there. That sucks. You can see that. Okay, now we've done 5 games. We're halfway through the stream. Have the interdimensional zombies been good enough to justify being in this deck? And I think the answer is no. Would Beam Me Up have been better? Probably. I don't think this is good enough, man. It doesn't actually synergize. I mean, it's a random 3-drop. What was the good 3-drop we got? We got something that was good, right? What was the last interdimensional we got? I know that we had an epic fail, which makes it so unreliable. I feel like we might have to add another 1-drop, though, if we're getting rid of the interdimensionals. Was that you, Famous Cow? GG. Heal that cool. Since we're setting up late, like, what if we made the whole way we play this deck, we set up late? It seems like that works. I don't know, maybe it's just better. What about Neutron? Neutron is awfully interesting. I don't know about spamming a Neutron on 1, though. See, it's not a 1 anyway. So maybe I'll just go with Paparazzi. Paparazzi is a huge threat. The other option is Beam Me Up. I just don't know when you're going to play Beam Me Up, though, man. 2? Do we need another setup play for 2? You go Beam Me Up on 2. It sort of is good. It makes them not play their Sunflowers and stuff. Vampire's a beastly card. Oh, it turned into Vampire. That's the one thing we got from it. It happened to be good. It wasn't great. Yeah, there's a... Really, the 3-drops are basically... There's so many that are just 3/2s or 2/3s. Every once in a while you get a dead beard, but I should probably even just look at all the 3s and... Anyway. How good are Paparazzis in this deck? Also, the Trick or Treater just seemed like this card that we just get rid of every time. I think the Gatekeepers have actually been really good. We can still add like 1 Trick or Treater. Maybe it's just better to add another trick. It's better to add another trick. What if we went 3 camels? Which is so good. Oh, it's so great. Well, maybe this is right. I know the Paparazzi doesn't do bonuses with the gadget. You know what? If we're not playing, here's an idea. If we're not playing the Neutron Imps on 1, and anyway you're saving them for turn 3 or 4. I'm just thinking if you have the bonus attack, it would be good. I think this is probably better though. It also utilizes the Brainy class. I think this is going to be really, really good. It means we're never setting up turn 1, which is probably fine. This is probably just a better way. I've never really played Trick Mech with the mindset of setups. We don't have the, the drone engineers in that deck. Anyway, I think that with the Paparazzi too, this becomes better because drawing a lot of cards means you have a lot of cheap things to buff this with. We have 3 camels now. I think the camels are better even in this deck than in Trick Mech. So I'm not afraid of running 3. I like this setup on 1 too. I'm gonna keep these in. Alright, so we made some revisions. Pretty minor. We mostly just took out Trick or Treater and Interdimensional Zombie. Instead we added Paparazzi, since we don't need turn 1 setup plays anymore. And a much more reliable card, I would say. We added another 2 gatekeepers and then 1 more camel cross. Let's keep it going. Again, bonus, the electrician. I don't see when you're ever going to play electrician. On 3, on 4, when are you playing it? If I would add an extra bonus attack, I would add Lurch for Lunch, which we should keep an eye on in this deck, because especially with the paparazzis, could end up getting a lot of value from that. I've always wondered in decks like this if you keep the going viral. It looks like we have no choice but to mulligan it. I think this is important enough. We're going to draw into something. I think this is all fine against beta. We're going to play around Forget-Me-Nots here. Actually go for the environment. Yep. Let's not kill us. Teleport egg. Oh, that's not good. It's nice. Even if he plays Forget-Me-Nots, it's still Rolling Stone, which is very, 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 very nice. Okay. Okay. That's an extra beanstalk in his deck. Well, if he had a Triceratops, would he have played it? He might be baiting me. Maybe I just Rolling Stone this one. I'm always doing this. I think that's what I'm doing. Flash. I think we're going to use these to, you know, he's going to play a really weird minion next turn, which we'll get sucked in. But we probably want to Rolling Stone it. His hand is looking pretty sad, but I'm going to try to use this and basically no matter what this turn. I don't know. We have to draw a card, so. It could be instead of Rolling Stoning whatever he plays here, I'm just going to nerf it to oblivion. We have to draw another card here. Could you not be in a toughness, please? A tushy. Yeah. This is a really sad card to get. Really doesn't do enough. I feel like that's gonna get covered anyway, so let's nerf this one. Just gotta draw that card. Nice. Question is, do I try to get the value? He's only gonna do 2 here. Do I try to get a value play next turn with the Drone Engineer? I suppose I do. I like the Drone Engineer not hitting his face here. I don't think playing the teacher into the shelf shouldn't be a good idea. I know this is just a round feeding beanstalks into his deck now, but we'll let's comment. Nice. Guys, he knows. He knows he's gonna die for free. Okay. Okay, so this grows now, which is nice. Block chart. Maybe keeping this up for block charge with many tricks. I don't think any of our tricks. What do we got? Chop, heal. None of them are really gonna give us tempo. And rockle. Another Drone Engineer. Another one. Teacher just seems unplayable still. Roll double ones here. I'd like to roll this first one at least. I can really use some cards. No choppies. Gosh, these beanstalks are getting scary. We're losing the card advantage game, guys. I don't like this. What didn't work here? The teachers, but it's just so awkward in this field right now. This is actually choppable now. Let's go. Le Tichois. Think we commit it? He'll probably do the shelf shoe, man. No! No, he dang. No, he. Alright, let's see what comes out of this going viral. This is going to be so clutch, man. A Camel Cross will activate this one. We'll actually make lethal, because it'll be 3, 4, and 2. Camel Cross wins. Hardy Tree wins. Second going viral does not win. Yeah, it's not doing enough. The chap obviously always hits this. Camel for the win. Gadget wins. Gadget win. Gadget wins. It's guaranteed lethal. This will do. No wait. 2 plus 2. Well, okay. We need to not California roll. We win on a non-California roll. Wow. So the gadget actually got it done here for lethal. You rolled a 3 so far. Game, can you not be dumb, please? Oh my gosh. Is that guaranteed now? Yeah, now it's guaranteed. Thank you. What? Oh no! Fry, you have to do some maths. What am I doing? This has been my brain the last 24 hours, by the way. I have not been able to make a good play. Oh my gosh. 5 plus 3 equals 8. Guys, listen. Stay in school, okay? 5 plus 3 equals 8. Not 7. What was I even... I got so excited when I saw Bullseye that I forgot I only had 7 brains. Oh my god, we're gonna lose here too. We're so gonna lose here, guys. We are so gonna lose here. It's going in the fail cup. Brain fart city. That's not even a fail, it's just a brain fart. I don't know if it's gonna help. I'll write it down. We will still win. Shut up. We still win. We still win. Guys, it was BM. It was BM. Shut up. We still won. Yay. We're 5-1. I didn't deserve that one. I can tell you that right now. Didn't deserve it.
Shut up and take my money.
I don't think you had 7 brains. I think you might have had 0. Lol.
Exactly, Les. Exactly. 2, 3. This is how we're playing anyway. I think I'm gonna go for a trick rather than for a finisher. Oh. Awkward. Do we ditch this now? Nah. We'll get. Come on. Roswell's superpowers is so much worse than Z-Max. It's just the other reason. I think Z-Max superpowers is, I don't know. I mean, Boo has some pretty good ones. Z-Max are better. Z-Max are way better. Why do you guys think it's a sniper? Oh, that guy was a sniper? Play Roto Boogies. Roto Bogies. Opponent just had pity on me, but he didn't know I had a gadget in my hand. Maybe he just didn't have anything. I don't know. You know what? We had a black hole set up, and it could be he really didn't have multiple minions to play that turn, so I think that was legit. Lol. Yes. Yes. It's nice because if he like goes to the teacher or something, we still an amazing field and a playable card. And we have going viral regardless next turn. What the hell? Well, I think at least trading is fine here, and there's a potential of this going even further here. Look at that. I mean, look how the drone engineer right now. How much stats has this given us? It's given us 5-4 worth of stats and counting, guys. And counting. It's fine. Going viral. We'd need like either a hardy top deck, a hardy chart, or camel cross, which again we still have 6 of those in our deck. Also top deck a rolling stone will save this. So so that's 9 cards that would save this. Second going viral wouldn't really do that, but that would be fine anyway. Nice freeze, okay. This gadget is gonna get some job done. He just doesn't have any removal. Really sad he had freeze, because removing this would have been way better. So here we go. This lives. Oh, does it live? This actually just grows more in attack now. Oh my gosh, it's another one. So this goes here to keep this alive. This is gonna do 7 damage to his face, and then it'll go to 8. We'll proc the block. No, we didn't proc the block. We'll proc the block with this though. Okay, here's a weird thing. If he goatifies this, it does a bonus attack. Is this guaranteed lethal? He has to go this one. If we proc the block, well, if we don't proc the block, I think that's good for him. If we proc, so guys, look at this. Guys, I think we're gonna see the goatify or transmogrified minion do the bonus attack from the gadget. Let's see if we can pull this off. No, we didn't block! This one still will though. He's gonna hit this one with the goat. You'll see the goat do the bonus attack. Unless he gets weed whack. Yeah. Unlucky weed whack. Oh, come on! I wanted to see. It's a weird game mechanic, but the gadget science is basically, when you play it, it's already sets bonus attacks happening in those lanes, and if it gets mogged, it's still just attacks. It's weird. Even if it's not a science zombie anymore, that's the key. Oh, we kicked that guy's ass. Let's go. Kimia, I'm late. He is late. Oh, we can't go that one. Oh, so maybe he got go. It would have to be Mog. You're right. You're right. You have to go the higher attack one. Duh. Alright, it's nice playing this deck into Nightcap. Oh, the drone engineers have been so clutch. Let's go. Gonna get rid of the Rolling Stone. Look for a minion. This is fine. That's a fine starting hand. We also have the answer to Cycle Cap. So again, just see how he plays on one, and we'll go from there. Definitely keeping that. Where's this drone engineer? I think I'm gonna disciplinedly always play this in 4. I'm just thinking of a setup for you know, top decking exactly. It's gotta be Cycle Cap. Top decking exactly this would make, you know, Teacher. I guess you don't have to play Teacher on Heights anyway, so we're also not necessarily gonna top deck a genetic experiment here. Man, I love this card so much. It's so great. So, yep. We'll play this next turn. We have to just hold out for Planet of the Grapes. Waterloo. Ooh, we got all kinds of stuff going on here. So I'm gonna buff both of these right now, just to freaking oblivion. I might even double up on this. Okay, never mind. This one's getting a rock right now. Gotta get that way above. You got that from the other one. That's funny. Question is, do I just buff this now? Well, it's a little bit weak to bounce if I invest another card in here, so we'll save it. We'll get value out of this later. He really doesn't need it, too. It's a difference of 1 attack. The health, he's not going to end up doing 7 damage to this. He'd have to invest so much, so if he tries, he's going to lose. Alright. I think it's still Cycle Cap, so us holding this 1-cost environment. You might think we're bluffing. There's the blow. That's why we don't want to invest too much into that. It's fine. Drone Engineer has another card into it, so that's probably better. Going for the bluff. Not today, bitch. Not today. He might have a second one, and he's gonna go for the setup on 5. So sometimes they'll just commit that. But if he was, if he's serious about that, it's pretty bad. Feeding cards though to Cycle Cap is such a bad. We have to play this though. I mean, we have no choice. Oh, this is so sad. We're on a ticking clock right now, too, because... What? Okay. He's running Cycle Cap / mushrooms. I don't even know what's going on. Okay, great. So now you're doing 2. Anyway. It's not Cycle Cap. What the heck are these cards? I mean, maybe he's running Cycle Plus. I don't think the Hardy Trick. Sad thing, this environment is going to be giving him some chump blocking. He's going viral soon, which is actually very likely. This is also feeding the dinosaur. Alright, Gatekeeper having a little bit of problems here. Yeet. I think we don't. This is awkward, but I think we don't put another gatekeeper on right yet. Maybe we just leave this alone until it chops. I just really don't want to be feeding in more cards here. Pineclone is 50% active, 50% of the time. Ooh, does he have it? Oh my gosh, that's a Pineclone deck. I have the grapes. I don't know what this deck is, man. All right, so the teacher is actually the least valuable card here. This will go up to 5, 6, so we can either save the paparazzi or save this, man. This always lives. We're definitely not saving the teacher. So probably saving the paparazzi is better. This is a 4-6. And counting. I'm actually gonna save this and let the paparazzi die. Hardy treating that made it. Oh no! We wasted a Hardy treat, because this would have had 3 attack anyway. Oh. Brain farts again. I was running out of time. I made the wrong plan. We just wasted an entire Hardy tree that could have been used way, way better. Damn it. Damn it. It would have been so freaking good here, man. Why am I so stupid? I think we're blocking the 6 here. I don't know, though.
Ween EEDLEE.
Thank you, Icio, for 19. I'm making such weird plays. My brain has just been half off for the last day and a half. I don't really know why. But, this is happening. That Hardy tree would have made this lead, which is so good here, man. It's actually running Admiral. Which is cool. This has got to be right. So much damage. So much value. Yeet, yeet, not the block. I might just Rolling Stone here for the win now. Oh my gosh, it's so good for us. I think Rolling Stone is just going to win now. This gets shoved in, even Pineclone doesn't save it. Colonel Corrin would win him the game. After everything this guy's running in this deck, wouldn't even be surprised. Oh, Berry Blast. No, we win. Not very, very sloppy game, but we actually won that anyway. So far, every time I've brain farted, we've won regardless. It was just, you know, specific, very specific. So, that gadget was really, really strong, though, man. Look at these guys. Look at the 7 bullseye, man. Lessons to learn from this deck still. I don't know, man. It's probably the wrong day for me to try to, like, really perfect this. Just broth. Should I play against a sniper? I don't feel like it. Maybe a different time. Why did you stop playing Legends of Runeterra? If it's because of Deny and Nopify, those cards have not been good in a long time. Really? Can you explain a little bit more? Because that explaining why Deny, Nopify, or how about Damage Shield, Spell Shield, or whatever it's called. It prevents the damage as an instant. Is that good? I left during a time that Deny, Nopify, and Spell Shield were the meta, and I couldn't stand. I hate silver bullet cards. I don't like it in this game either. You know me and Shamrock it. Okay, well, you know what? Let's learn our lesson and keep a card against Sunflower. Jeez. Nice. Nice. Oh my gosh. Drone Engineers are so good against him because he can't deal 4 damage and he can't deal with gravestones. This is like so good against Solar Flare. Okay. I think we're alright. Can I go all in here? Well, if he kills this. Ooh. This is a tough decision. I think if he kills the teacher, he's too weak here. Maybe you just don't teacher though. Why play the teacher there? Fry. Okay, great. No man, no man. Ah, we got it, guys. We're so done. So done. At least we're not taking any damage. At least we have heal. I mean, maybe we can get back into this game. It's gonna be a tough one though, man. Look, I think we might still be able to get back into this. This very small chance. These are grind at 3-3s, but just deal with this guy. Blocking there would have been nice. We need a huge card here. I think we're done. All right. All right. He's probably just gonna pass here. If he has a trick like a berry blast right now, it makes this impossible. But we need to pass, block, get our super. Would be nice, just to keep us alive, and then top deck 3 really good cards. Still very unlikely. Guess we're puff, sure. How good is Rolling Stone? Is that good of a rolling? Well, okay, so our superpowers are going to be Chop, Nerf, and Rockwall. Rockwall works regardless. Killing this is probably nice though, regardless, so. Well. Alright. Which one of these do we Rockwall at? Yep. 7 and 2. Alright. We'll just move on. 7 and 2, guys. Let's get it going. What do you know? It's 7 and 2. What do you freaking know? If you don't like Spell Shield, I understand, because at one point Spell Shield made the game really unfun. Deny Notify have almost never been good. There was a dark time where Spell Shield and Super Duper Meta Cancer. Thing is, Deny is incredibly situational. Should I try Legends of Runeterra again? Are there any other cards, silver bullet cards like that are just equally annoying? Let's get Fine Hand. Plays Forget-Me-Notes, we'll go for this. If he doesn't play Forget-Me-Notes, what the heck is Walnut on 1? It's hard for him to get his Triceratops on 3 that far. Oof. This is tough, man. I think this is important enough. He would need to have card draw in order to get us. You need exactly play Triceratops and exactly card draw, so I'm happy I didn't hold out for that. What the heck is he going for? What is this? He's protected his cosmic... I feel bad for everyone who voted no today, because what is this last opponent here? He's gonna play just, when would he play his go nuts though? I don't get it, man. So very confused. Shrinking violence becoming... What? Building a wall. Why did he play this here though? Why did he not at least ping the 2-4? You think giving me block charges? I don't know what's going on, bros. I don't even know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I'm doing this. It's the anti-sniper. That's good. Maybe that hardy treat was not good though, 'cause rockets and stuff. Rockets and things. Bounces. I have a jelly bean here. Yeah, I probably should not have played the hardy tree. It's just better later. Mistakes. Mistakes. What the hell? Turns out it's very good. Turns out we needed the hardy tree here. Okay. Drone engineer getting insane value as usual. Genetic experiments being genetic experiments. Mini morph, 6 mana burst speed, transform a unit into a 3/3 and remove all buffs and text. Maybe I'll give it a shot someday. I'm gonna work on the roast. I mean, I do need a new game to play, but I don't know. I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for you did a good sales pitch there. I'm talking to High Voltage, just trying to get me to play the cheese. I am depression. The chances of us getting back into this card advantage game is very, 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 very small. Guys, can someone explain how it's turn 5 and we still haven't blocked? What the heck is this? This has got to be a sniper. There's no way this guy is for real. What is he doing? How many ones? He's rolling all ones too. I'll keep that in case we tap deck a second paparazzi. Are we rolling ones also? I don't know what's going on here, guys. What is this garbage? This is not okay. This game is so... Oh, this is so sucky. I'm not even playing anything. We have no way of protecting a second minion this turn, so let's just pass. What is this game? What is this game? Okay. Okay. This guy's gotta be a sniper. Come on, guys. He has to be. Alright. We get lit up. Why not? Let's work on this a little more. What do we even need right now? I don't know. Going viral would be what we need. Come on. Just need some goddamn cards. I don't even know if I can commit this. I probably can't. Well, maybe we'll okay, we'll do it like this. Okay. Alright, found a way to play teacher. Okay, this is a sniper being a pain in the ass is what he's being right now. This is not okay. No, we don't play Weenie Beanie. You're just gonna play 2 of them and we lose. Oh my gosh, this is such a pain in the ass. He's trying to Doomshroom, Gravebuster, is garbage. What am I supposed to do here? Pass. Let's go. Keep passing. We're gonna lose the bean counter. That's what we're losing to right now. Die. No one likes you. Enjoy a life where no one likes you. Can I please block? Oh my god. I needed my super there so much. So much. This is the worst game of PvZ Heroes I have ever played by far. It's not even close. It's not even close. What the? Well, you made me laugh. What can I say? Hey, I thought I was gonna roll another one. Okay. Whee. Alright, guys. This game is still completely winnable. That is not what I needed, bros. Brethren. I can't do anything here. Okay. Okay, guys. Do we have to empty our hand here? Yes, the only way to survive is to empty our hands. What do we want to attack, actually? No, we have to not bonus attack that one. Okay. Okay, guys, here we go. Here's the play. We only have one play that makes us survive. I'll humor this guy. Why not? There. We're alive. We are alive. 4-1 odds. There's like a 99. If we win this game, guys, I'm a freaking monkey. Okay. Attack air bounce. This guy is so obnoxious. What is he running? I mean, we were ahead. We just died to Doomshroom. That's really what happened there. I mean, it's the usual Doomshroom, man. Getting those gadgets earlier, I think, would have wrecked them. Alright, guys, 7-3. We lost fair and square. No! Did we go 7-0 and then lose 3 straight? Oh, no, I conceded that one to the sniper. I forgot about that. Alright, guys. I don't know if that was a sniper or not, but the 20% who said no. I think this deck did well. There's a little bit of a problem if they kill your initial, your initial push, then you don't really have ways of coming back. Maybe we get rid of the environment. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. I mean, more card draw problem. Well, I don't know. Maybe get rid of Black Hole and add Trick or Treater. Could be good. I have no idea. I'll work on this a different time. There's definitely a lot of potential here. This deck did a lot of really, really great things, but the answer is no. Went 7-3. I'll put this on YouTube. This was a very fun stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. That was Amazing Peace. This is Fry. My brain, though, man. Brain fog. I might have to cancel my tournament tomorrow. I'm serious. This is not just this stream. This has been happening the last 24 hours. I'm not sure why I have such severe brain fog, but yeah. I gotta run. I think I'm gonna check your decks and just run right now because I have to make some phone calls. Ooh, boy. There's only one. It's from Yes Please. It's a pirate deck. Good. Pretty good. Pretty good deck. There's better cards to run than Surprise Guard, but it's fine. Can't argue with that. Running 2 smoke bombs and 3 trappers. Yeah. Great deck. Should easily be able to hit Ultimate League with that. Alright, guys. Can you run Valkster? I do want to make a little Valkster tutorial. I'll do that at some point. I don't have the head once again for weird streams. But alright, guys. Have a great day. I will see you next time on From Down. From Fry'em Sideways. Watching for a year. I'm glad you like the streams. Oh, you're dealing with the anorexia. I hope you are able to be successful with that. Take care of yourselves. All right. See ya. That was fun.